Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Tracey, and we are here with another Sunday best. Oh, I am enjoying myself so much, guys. Really, I think writing these, because I did write scripts this time, I don't want to go off topic, and I don't want to. And I want to give you guys some good soul food, if you will, and before we get on with this video, remember to share, like, subscribe, tell me stuff in the comments, comment on what I'm saying, tell me how you feel about it. Don't be rude now, don't be rude, just tell me how you feel. Does it relate? Does it resonate with you? Can you understand what I'm saying? Does it make sense? Because we can have healthy debates. That is nice. I like that. Where we can share information, we can share ideas, we can share thoughts. But we're not going to be rude here, no? That's all I'm saying. So today I was thinking about emotions and how important our emotions are. In the previous video, I spoke to you guys about what I was going through in July and why. Yeah, let's just leave it there. What I was going through in July. And I realized even more how important our emotions are. If something has happened to you, and that can be anything from having a physical fight with someone or somebody saying something negative towards you, there is an emotional reaction within you. And if you do not release that emotion, you can release that emotion in various ways. Okay, we can speak about that at a later stage. But if you don't release that emotion that you're feeling, that emotion, say for instance the emotion is felt here, no? We're just going to assume it's here because we say this is where our heart is, somewhere. So let's say for instance this emotion this emotion is felt here. So somebody said something negative to you and the emotion is felt here. Okay, and we don't release this emotion. I use journaling as a form of releasing emotion. So that emotion will move from here down my arm into the pen, and it will come out in the form of writing. But now, if we don't release the emotion, it just starts moving around in our body. Okay? And I'm not going to get too deep in this. I'm just going to explain what I experienced and what I learned. Right? So that emotion sits here. And if we don't work on the emotion, and if we don't release the emotion, we don't talk about it. And I'm not talking about scaling about it. I'm not talking about blaming people about it. Working through the emotion and how it affected you. So if you don't do that emotion, because an emotion is energy, it is energy. It's like wind. You don't see the wind, but you feel the effects of the wind. It's the same like when somebody didn't physically hit you, but they said something to you and you start crying. You understand what I'm saying? So that emotion is sitting here and you have not released the emotion. So the emotion can go up to your head. The emotion can go down into your body. The emotion can go sit in your leg. It can sit in your back. It can sit in your shoulders, in your neck. It can create cancer. It can create other illnesses. That is emotion, because it's an energy that's just moving around the body now. So now when somebody says something to you that triggers the emotion, so you bring it up again. Or you drink, if you're a drinker, and you drink, so now the certain alcohols trigger certain emotions. So now you're drinking something that triggers this emotion and it comes up, so you act out in the way that person spoke to you. Does it make sense? That is what I learned recently. And I found myself bawling one day. Like, you know, and nothing was said to me, but it's something that I felt. It's something that I felt. And, you know, I'm talking about ugly cry. Like, ugly cry where I can't even sit still. I can't, you know, when you're feeling something, you're feeling really bad, and you have that soft cry. That soft cry. This was a cry that I couldn't even control. I couldn't control this cry. I was grabbing on myself because I need to, you know, because it's broad daylight. It's not the middle of the night where the place is quiet. There's people walking around here, and you can hear me. You can hear me like a scream, cry, like, you know. So that is when I learned. I think after that I learned about emotions and the importance. Like I said in the previous, these are things that I've known. I've known about these, but I think with everything happening now, it's just 10 times more intense. And I think I'm learning the lessons on a much deeper level now. And I was like, yeah, I couldn't even begin to explain what that felt like. I haven't cried like that in a long, long time. And after that happened, and it was attached to music that was playing. So I needed the music to trigger an emotion. I didn't expect that emotion to come up like that. It felt like vomit coming out of my stomach. I didn't expect the music to trigger that feeling or that emotion in that way. And it was like, okay, you want me to come out? You want me to come out? I'll show you. Bah. And it was just like everything came out. I started journaling to understand what it was. And it was very, very interesting how something that happened a few years ago was triggered by something that happened that day, that instant. So work on your emotions, guys. It's very important. You can use your journal the way I do. If you want to DM me and ask me how do I go about using my journal, or if you want me to do a video on that, I will. So your journal is very important. And like, I ask myself questions. I think I said that in the previous video also. I ask, why are you feeling this way? What triggered this feeling? And because you've got everything that you're looking for, all the answers that you need is already inside of you. So if you ask yourself a question, the universe is going to answer you, because the universe is already inside of you. Everything that you want and need is inside of you. So ask yourself questions and write, my guy. Write. Sing. I sing a lot. Whenever I feel really, really bad, I sing. Because it lifts your emotion, it raises your frequency. You will just be in a better space. Like right now, my favorite song is Just Like Magic from Ariana Grande. That is one of my jams. That's one of my jams, and Incredible by Madonna. That is my morning jams right now. It gets me in the mood, it gets my mind in the right space. So that, because look, we all are going through it. I don't care who you are, where you live, which area you live in, we are all going through it. We all have family and friends and parents who don't necessarily give us that oomph to be on this earth. You know what I mean? So it is up to you to make yourself and put yourself in the space that you need to be in. That's all I'm saying. And then lastly, sleep. I've been having a problem with sleeping, people. A problem. And I don't know if this is a phase in my life, but I've been having a problem with sleeping. My word. I can't sleep. So I fall asleep like 1 o'clock side. I can't sleep. And then I find myself sleeping till 8 o'clock. Like I want to start recording my videos at like 6 o'clock in the morning or 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm only waking up at 8:30. It's so annoying because I'm not someone who sleeps that late, you know? But this past few weeks have been like, but I think it's mental, it's drainage in the mind also. But I will give you guys an update on my sleeping patterns. But sleep is very important. If I feel down during the day, especially people who deal with anxiety and deal with depression, go lay down. Don't feel sad about it. Don't even feel guilty. You know, growing up, we were made to feel that it is wrong to go and take a nap. You feel guilty when you go and lay down because there's dishes in the kitchen, or there's a little bit of sand by the front door, or whatever. You were made to feel guilty for being mentally tired, and people don't take that into consideration. They don't think it's something serious, but mental tiredness is it's very real and it's very serious. That is why people have panic attacks, anxiety attacks, why people act out, because sometimes you just need to go and lay down, gather yourself, say it's going to be okay, because I like doing that. I go lay down and I tell myself, it's going to be okay. Don't stress, it's going to be okay. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And I do that for about 30 minutes, close my eyes, and I wake up and I'm fresh. I'm fresh. I'm ready to do these videos. So sleep is very, very important. So that was my thoughts. That was something that I experienced recently. And I hope that it helps you guys. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Tell me in the comments if you have any questions for me. And yeah, remember to share this with somebody. If you like this kind of videos, give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and I'll speak to you guys soon.